Welcome, guys. This is the part three of React Admin Console series, which I've been working on. So now, in the past two series, you might have learned on how to use Tailwind as um, CSS library and then create a really attractive application, looking application. Now, here, what you will learn is in the second part, you have learned how to use the React Router DOM uh, as a path evaluator manipulator, or you can say the React router. Without React router DOM, the application will not be working as expected because normally you need the path to browse different pages. So, and we also learned how to do the templating over there, which reduces a lot of job, a lot of work, and enhances the interface as well as the coding part of it. Now, here what we will do is we will learn how to, because right now we have done is we have used user state for local management for that component. But the biggest problem happens whenever we try to use the global state where we want to access some kind of variable from every component that we want. And it's not so as easy as we do in the package that I'm going to share it with you called Jotai. Otherwise, it's a little bit complicated. It's not impossible with React context. Um, I hope, but I feel it's far better to use Jotai because it's very easy and a very clean package to work with. So yeah, without further ado, let's start now. So let's stop the application right now, and we have to install npm I as a save Jotai, and that's the name of the package. So once you click on install, you will see the magic happens. Yes, it's literally one of the cleanest global state manager that I was able to find. So yes, so now it is installed. So we'll say npm start and start the application. Let the application start while we set up the context. So see, right now the application is working pretty fine. We have got this all these paths that you can see over here on the top, as well as the application is working pretty fine. Now what we will do is we will using this Jotai, we will set up some kind of a variable in one page and try to access that variable from another page or another component. So let's see how it happens. So I'll try to be as clear as possible. So yes, let's dive in now. So we go to components and we create a new folder called share. I like because wherever you want to use this package or this hook, you can immediately connect and you can just um, import that. So here we create a file, say global state.js. So we created a file called global state.js. Now here we will do an import of atom, that's how it is, and then from Jotai, and then we will just export const gb state is equal to atom, and we just do this. So we have got this import statement. and a GB statement over here. Now that's it. This is the file that you, wherever you want to push or like save the state or pull the state, you can do it directly from here. So let's go to let's let's go to the say dashboard, and let's create a hook. So use state. Now right now your state is not being used, so yeah, or you don't need to use this is just for the convenience, but you after this you have to use import use atom hook from Jotai, and then import the structure GB state from the global state. Now what we need to do is we just say create a const and let's create let's use a use state hook over here. Mm, yeah, so what we need to do is let's now suppose we have a user which we want to basically access in all other components to see what user it is or the user details. So we'll say const user status or say user info, then set user info is equal to use state. So right now we have created a use state over here. So sorry, this is not use state, this is use atom, and then inside you will say GB state. So now you have created a state for in Jotai. Sorry. Now what we need to do is say uh, set user info, user and trust log in as true, um, and say email as say pravesh.singh@gmail.com, So now what we did is the moment we are on dashboard, we did set up this info in the GB state. Now suppose I want to go to inbox and I want to check what is the user. So what we will do is we will just copy these. We don't have to do anything else. We just go to inbox. We paste over here. Then we go to here, copy here, paste it, but we don't need to set info. We just need to restructure this, and then we can say JSON dot stringify user info. So let's go to I think something has gone wrong. So we have this dashboard. Dashboard we did set up this. We'll do is use effect, and then we'll use effect, and we'll set up this inside and have this thing done. Now if we go on this inbox, so once we are setting it up, it has the user info. It is setting any user info. Now I go to this, we restructure the user info. Okay, what we need to do is possibly we need to sort it down, and then we have to set npm start. Let's say if this solves this problem, because as far as there is no technical error as that has been done, there is something wrong. You go this user info, set user info, GB state, and we are setting it up. So yes, what I think what we are doing wrong is we have this curly braces. The moment we remove this curly braces and we save it, so yes, see, now we have got the full access of the variable which you have set in another component. Now, if you want to change the component, change uh, the variable on the fly, say you go to dashboard and let's say you add a button. change the value. You see, we have this button component. Let's find out the tailwind button component. These are sorry, these are the paid ones. Let's say class name is equal to bg bg red 400 rounded full. Say rounded mm, text y p5 padding from all sides. That's too much. Let's say p2. Let's, let's change the rounded to rounded. Let's say rounded is small. Padding left, padding right, rounded. So let's see. Works fine. Yep. So suppose we have got this button. So if you click on this button, it should change the value. So let's create a function, an arrow function, say const change value. Here we'll say we'll use this only. The only thing is we will just change the say nirvana and change it to say nirvana 123 at xyz.com, and then here on the button we'll go and set up on click event. We'll just copy this and paste this over here and save it. So now if you click on this, it should change. So right now we have got this dashboard, we've got this profs logged in, and now if we go here and we change the value and we click here, it will change it. It changed. So you can see, hopefully you can see this global state can save tons of effort, and it can be a very, because it's a very clean look. If you see, like once you import a global state over here, just you need to, wherever you want to set or wherever you want to get values, you can just go to that page or component, use a setter, create a setter value, then go to the page or component where you want to get, and just deconstruct it and get the value as you want. Thanks, friend.